Hi guys, Bobby Gas here. I got some new records that I bought at my record shop last week, and I got auction records from Patrick and auction records from Harry the Hat. I already did a video, but I don't know, something happened. It got screwed up. So we're going to do this backwards. All the records from the video before, I just piled them on top of each other, and now I'm going to reverse the process. Okay, from Harry, I got three 45s. First one up here, one of my favorite records by the Stones. You can't always get what you want. On a picture sleeve, backed with honky tonk women. This will be on the London label? Yeah, the London label. Next up here, come on, get in there. I'm gonna watch this. Next up here is another picture sleeve of the Rolling Stones. Emotional Rescue. Back with Down in the Hole. Now that's on a Stones one. I wonder when they did that switch from London Records to their own record company, I guess, right? Is that what that is? Their own record label? I guess so. And I wonder what that was all about. Well, money, obviously, right? You got your own record company. Somebody else ain't getting a piece of the action. Cut out the middleman. That's always the best way to go. And the last 45 I got off of Harry was a special disc jockey record, Not for Sale. It's My Life by the Animals, in a nice picture sleeve too, eh? Great shape. I'm a big fan of the Animals. I'll tell you something about the Animals. In 64 and 65, Animals with my crowd were bigger than the Beatles and the Stones. They were, they were what the groovers and the cool kids were into. Because it was sort of, it wasn't happy-go-lucky music. It was, serious stuff. And teenagers are kind of serious, You're discovering your sexuality and all kinds of things, right? It's a fun time. Well, for some. For some it ain't, I guess. All right, now, records I picked up at my record store. Village Vinyl on the Lakeshore. He's expensive. He's expensive. Well, a lot of his stuff is expensive, right? I've taken, I've had 19 guys, VC members, come and visit me. And pretty much all of them I've taken them because they want to go to record stores, and do some digging. And the closest one is this one here that I go to every now and then because I don't go downtown, anymore, right? And they all said, it's expensive. He's expensive. But what I got off the guy was a 12-inch single, Rumors, by the Timex Social Club. Yeah, Timex Social Club. Rumors. It's a great song. I like it, right? And it's got the dubbed Rumors, the long Rumors, the short Rumors, and another song on it. I'll have to spin to check it out, right? But this was only $5. Same with this Paul Revere and the Raiders. That's got all their hits on it. Or most of their hits, eh? Now, I didn't mind some of their music, but what I didn't like about these guys was the way they were dressed up, like pirates, right? These guys weren't pirates. Next up here is the Red Moxie 2. Now, I already have a copy of this. This one here is with, I guess, VG plus plus or whatever. It's got a little ring wear on the bottom and, and on the back of the album, right? But the album itself is in great condition. I have the uh, Moxie Black and the Moxie Red, both of them in, like pristine condition. I don't know why I picked up another copy. I got another black copy too. I do that a lot. Buy second copies of albums I really like. I don't know why, I just do it. Familiarity, I guess, eh? They're a rock and roll band, metal band from Toronto, right? Or, well, Canadian boys, right? Next up here, I got Jimmie Rodgers on a Forum album. Now, Jimmie Rodgers, he was with Roulette Records. Levy, Marv Levy, the gangster, he was part of the Teflon Dons organization, the Gambinos, and an off-duty detective down in California, I think it was, in L.A., one night put the grabs on Jimmie Rodgers and kicked the living shit out of him and just about killed the guy, ruined his career, turned him into a veggie almost. And it was too bad. This guy was going to be huge. I mean, he was huge in a sense, right? Sort of. Oh, what did I do here? I just went and knocked my cigarette. Ooh, hot coal. Landed down there amongst my grass. Anyhow, that's Jimmie Rodgers. Hoist Up the John B. Sale, all kinds of tunes like that. Kisses Sweeter Than Wine. I like them. This one here, Adrian Belew. That's his Rhino album. This is his first solo effort. Now, everybody knows him with King Crimson, but he played with David Bowie and the Talking Heads. And I always liked his guitar style, what he could do, right? So I'm pretty interested to spin this and see, because I'm a guitar guy, guitars and harmonicas, right? And I'm very interested to see what this album is like. Although he might, he's a little on the weird side with the guitars. I mean, he might be coming up with some weird sounds or little ditties or something like that. You never know with people like him, right? Artists that are way out there, right? But if it's Space Cadet shit, I'm gonna groove it, right? We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna dig it or not, but hopefully. I mean, it was $15 for that album, and then I paid 20 for this one here. One of the greatest guitar players that ever lived, Roy Buchanan, and that's no bullshit. I mean, he had a hard time just finding guys that could play with him because he was so advanced, right? I mean, he could do it all. Rock, rockabilly, blues, jazz, country. He was something else. Roy Buchanan, right? If you don't know Roy Buchanan, you gotta check out some of his playing with other bands and stuff like that. He actually played with Ronnie Hawkins on, I think it was Mary Lou. He might have played bass. Oh, I forget. But anyhow, he was with Ronnie Hawkins for a while. Ronnie Hawkins, the Hawk, a whole bunch of guys. I mean, a whole bunch of guys. Guitar players, Robbie Robertson. There was a whole bunch of guys. I can't right now. My head's a little. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm doing laundry. Next up here is 345s I got while I was over there. Mike and the Mechanics. That's Canadian boys. That's All I Need Is a Miracle, and on the flip side, You Are the One. Mike and the Mechanics. I seen them back in the day. There's Little Richard. Great gosh almighty. I got a lot of Little Richard's music. I kind of figured he was, to me, he was one of the best in the 50s. And Here's one for you Beatle fans. Yoko Ono, Beautiful Boys. And on the flip side, John Lennon, Woman. That's on the Geffen label. I wonder why. It wasn't on the Apple label. I know those guys were fighting and shit like that, right? But I mean, he owned it. Why the hell didn't he put it on? Well, who knows? Beatle guys know. And then I grabbed this. While I was there, I grabbed this 45 here, Stevie Wonder. Now I turfed most of my Stevie Wonder stuff a couple of years ago, right? But a picture sleeve of Stevie, yeah, okay, I'll go with that, right? Love Light in the Flight. I didn't know the song, right? So, but you know, I did. So I get this home and I pull it out, and it's not a Stevie Wonder song. God damn it! It's Starship. Laying it on the line on one side and on the flip side. Nothing's gonna stop us now. That's happened to me a number of times, where I bought albums and never pulled, or bought 45s and never pulled them out to look at them, because you're grab them, right? You want to grab them before somebody else grabs them. And a lot of times I've bought records that aren't, they're not in there. They're not the right one, right? Oh well, shit happens, right? What are you gonna do? And my last two records I got from Patrick on one of his auctions. I Nazareth, Playing the Game. I think this was, what, 76? Their fifth album, something like that. I got a couple of their albums, right? But I had to buy it to go along with, for shipping, right? Shipping costs, right? Because I bought the one album, the Joshua Tree. I paid $17 for this, and I wanted to get something else, to go along for the shipping costs. Instead of having one record, ship two records, right? The shipping cost to Canada cost a fortune, and shipping from Canada costs a fortune, eh? Anyhow, guys, that's my latest finds and all of that, right? Time is it? My laundry will be ready in another 10 minutes, so I do the laundry late at night, well, early in the morning, because, there's just too many people down there, women and chatting, and it's like a hen fest when you get them girls doing laundry together. And it's too hot. I don't like the heat in them laundry rooms. So I wait till nobody's there and I go down at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and do laundry. I'm an early bird, or a late bird, or whatever the hell. Anyhow, see you later, guys. It's snowing here right now. Christ, I gotta get my scooter packed away, so I gotta wait for the roads to dry up and all of that. Too damn cold. Gonna be super cold right till Christmas. I don't know. They said this was gonna be an easy winter and fall. They've been wrong so far. Damn weather, man. Adios, guys.